Creating a customer invoice and delivering the items. When your order arrives from head office, you can then prepare invoices for your customers and arrange to deliver their orders. If you go to Orders, List Orders, and then Waiting for Products, that will give us a list of the orders that we've processed to head office. So if we double click on our first order, we can then click to say that it's ready for delivery, and then we get the options to add a delivery date. So it might be that we're going to deliver tomorrow. A time period, it might be in the afternoon, or you ring the customer and arrange a time, and then you could actually put the time that you are going to aim to deliver to. The next catalogue due date, if you remember way back when we created the initial drop, we put when the next catalogue is out. Now that's automatically pasted onto here. Now that can be changed if you wanted to change it. The other options we have is to print an ID label. If we just have a quick look at that, a print bag ID label. I'll just change the screen so you can see that. That's basically designed to go onto a sticky label, so you could actually stick that to the bag so that when all your goods are ready for delivery, it's easy to identify. We go back to the main screen. The other option is to print a full bag label, which if we just have a quick look at. And there we get the company logo, your details, the price, the delivery address, and the delivery time. Again, designed to go onto a sticky label that you can put onto the delivery order bag. Let's go back to the main system. And then the other option is we've got to print the invoice delivery note, which is a more common one, and you'll see why in a moment, because we actually get a bag label on the bottom of that. So if we print this, and then I will change the screen so you can see that. So we then get onto an A4 piece of paper, your details, the catalogue company that this is for, the customer's name and address, the phone number, the date they ordered and the delivery date, and then the items that they have ordered with the price, thanking them for their order and telling them that you will drop the next catalogue through on or around that date that we put in earlier. And again, if you would like any item for them, please contact me and we'll be happy to get these for you. Kindest regards, Richard. And then at the bottom we've got an area where we can just cut that off, and then we can just put that through the handles of the carrier bag, staple it through, so it's easier to look through when we're trying to deliver all our orders on there. If I go back to the main system. The other options that we've got here is to be able to text the order details to the customer. There's a little button there to start off Mighty Text. Now Mighty Text is a separate application that will link to your mobile phone and that will allow you to send text messages from your PC. So you would click that to start off that software, and then if you were to click copy order details and then paste that into the text, it will paste the order. Now I'm just going to switch this to a Word document, if I can find a Word document in a moment. I've got one there. And then if I just paste that in, it's taken the order details, but hello Mrs. Jones, again you can change it to suit, just to let you know that your Betterware order is now ready for delivery. Items ordered, and the items that was on the order, and your total order value. So that's quite a handy thing, just to send a text to the customer. And again, you could add to that to say, can you confirm the time, or when is it convenient to drop that around. So once we've done that, we can then just click Save and Finished. We're not going to enter any payment details yet because we haven't delivered the order to the customer. You also have an area where you could add a new item for the order. It might be that you want to add a promotional item or a sample that you've got. So you just click Add New Item for Order with a zero cost, so the customer's got a record of the fact that you've given them an extra item. So once you're finished with that, click Save Finished, and we return back to the orders waiting for HQ. And now you'll notice that that order has now disappeared from there because it's now on the ready for delivery list. So you can now see that we've got that order waiting there. So to carry on with that, we go back to waiting for products, double click on the order, say it's ready for delivery, print the invoice out, just change the screen share so you can see that. So we print the invoice with our little bag label that we can cut off and then just put that through the carrier bag handles. Just go back to the main screen, click Save and Finished, and then we're back to our listing from there. Now if we're entering an order and unfortunately one of the items hasn't come in for whatever reason from HQ, it might have been that it's on back order, or heaven forbid you forgot to order it, we simply double click on the item. So let's say that the shampoo wasn't available, it was on back order. We double click on it and we say item status, item on back order. So it'll tell us it's on back order, and now it puts the order value to 0. So it's still showing on our list, but we're not charging the customer for it because we are going to hopefully get this back in, and then we can process this order once we get the item in with that item on it. And as you'll notice, the price has gone down. So if we then print the invoice for this, change the screen share, you'll now see an extra amount of text is put up here saying, please accept my apologies for the items that are currently out of stock. These have been placed on back order for you. Betterware, obviously the company who you're working for here, are consistently refreshing and producing new stock, and your products will be available soon. I'll be in contact when I receive the products. However, if you wish to cancel the remaining items, please let me know. And it still lists the item on there, but it says, sorry, this is on back order and will be delivered as soon as it's back in stock, with a 0 price. So they're aware of that item being on back order. And there'll be another training note to show you how you produce this invoice for items that are now back in stock from the back order. So we click Finished and Save, and do the last one from there. You'll notice you don't always have to put in the time period or anything, or change the delivery date. It still will accept that for the list. So if we then click Save Finished for that one, so that list is now done. So now if we go to our list orders ready for delivery, it's now on that list, and we can see here our delivery time, date and time. Now we can also print a delivery schedule for this. So we could select the required item. So if we're going to go out delivering today, we're not going to deliver tomorrow's yet. We highlight the ones there, and we can say print delivery listing for selected orders. And we click on that, and I'll just change the screen share so you can see that. So it will then print a delivery manifest for you. So it'll be all the items, who you're delivering to with their phone number and the address and the price that they're needing to pay. So basically, as you're going around delivering, I generally tick that and then say, how have they paid? Have they paid by check? Have they paid by cash? Have they paid by card? Because when we come back to the back home with the money and orders, we need to register the fact that the customer has paid, and we'll do that on the next training video. So if I go back to the main screen, so that was selecting the orders and saying print delivery listing from there. Now if I go back to my home screen, dashboard, we're ready to carry on the next processes.